Alright, welcome back to More Than PG's Gaming. I'm your host, Mune. Today we are playing No Man's Sky, and we're going to be going through a way that you can earn some extra nanites and increase some of your faction ranks. So the faction ranks I'm talking about are the ones that are under the milestones, where it says guilds. You may see these a little bit about how you can get them. Simply, we have the Merchants Guild that focuses on money as well as doing things that would be merchant-like. We have the Mercenaries Guild, which is destroying things, obviously, like pirates, sentinels, and doing their missions. And then the Explorers Guild, which is focused on exploring things, scanning things, going places. So, as you can kind of see, I've been around. I've already visited 56 systems, which is kind of a lot, but most of those were pre-Next. I think I had like 40 before Next came out, because I was just kind of wandering around, not really knowing what to do. So, but since I've done that, I've also scanned a bunch of creatures, maxed that out. My Merchants Guild already has maxed out the money, and I'm getting there with the Sentinels destroyed and Pirates killed. Alright. Things that I'm having trouble getting up, though, are the standing. That's what we're going to work on today. So the easiest way to do this is if you've been to places beforehand, go to your space station and go over to this. It will be just right of the way that you come in, or left of the exit, whichever way you're looking at it. You'll see this big portal. So you can go ahead and select it. The one I always choose, I would always go to the farthest right by hitting R1 and go to the very bottom of whatever list is there. So when you click it, you will go ahead and warp. Mind you, this is kind of loud. It's kind of obnoxious sounding too, but please bear with us. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do whenever you get to one of these new hubs is you can go ahead and look around for the little cubes that have the potential to have nanites in them, or look for terminals that are in these back rooms. Let's see if I can find one. Here's one. Looks like it hasn't been accessed. You just extract them, you get like a few nanite clusters. So that's an easy way to get some nanite clusters, but the main one that we're probably going to be using is talking to this guy. He is going to be giving you missions. So the missions that I recommend that you take are ones for like scanning things, obviously. This one doesn't reward with nanites, but it will give you an item that you could probably sell. Okay, killing creatures. And then taking photos. Okay, you will get some from time to time that are to kill sentinels or do something else. I do not recommend taking the ones where you collect a certain item, because then you also have to deliver them in that system, which means you can't just go system to system. So don't recommend those. And as you can see, these are the ones that you cannot take because my rank's not high enough. Alright, so let's just go ahead and jump to the next system real quick. You'll get a notification about all the quests. What's really interesting, though, is you're able to turn in the quest, I believe, pretty much anywhere. But it might be stipulated on which system that you are in. let's take a look. Alright. Okay. Alright, I just got a thing where it told me that I did something. So right now I have a lot of quests. As you can kind of see. So I have a lot of quests where it just tells me to destroy sentinels. It's kind of important to rack these up because once you have a lot of them, all you have to do is go out and kill 8 sentinels, which can be done fairly quickly, and it will just complete all of the quests for those. Again, don't take anything that requires you to deliver items. You want ones that are basically kill, kill, kill. Alright? Or scan. So I'm going to go through all of these systems. The system that I want to end up in is called Gevin. So I'm working my way back to it because Gevin is my current system. Okay, and we also have something like repair a damaged item. Okay, so this is talking about repairing a damaged item on planet. So they may have you go to planet to do it. Let's see, killed 29 creatures. This one's not too bad. Collect 3 ancient keys. This is easy. Okay, I don't know if it actually requires you to go to a planet when you get the 3 ancient keys. I will have to wait a second to see what happens. Okay. So it probably didn't know I had any ancient keys, which I have 1 ancient key currently. So browsing missions. Kill more sentinels. Like I said, you want to take as many of these as you can. Okay, again, you don't want to take anything that requires you to collect things or find somebody. missions. Again, I think you can just go ahead and stack your kill low-level pirates, get some minerals, and hey look, take a picture of a monolith. These are easy things to do. At least the taking pictures part and scanning stuff is really easy. I highly recommend it for anybody who's just starting out. If you are not just starting out and you're a little bit more experienced, then I would recommend something like Sentinels. And possibly taking on the pirates. So we're just kind of taking a leap here. Killing 16 creatures. Kill 30 creatures. So that's the most I've seen for killing creatures. And then scan 3 plants. Again, you get a lot of interesting things like quantum accelerators, nanites, and units. So be aware that you will be getting a variety of different currencies and items. Most of the items you get from the quest are just sold for money, so don't worry about keeping them. Okay, gonna go ahead and take that one. Yeah, I haven't seen a planetary harvester yet, as far as I know, so that's why I'm just like, I don't really want to do that one. So kill 13 creatures, then the herd. And then we have another quest called Then the Herd. Yeah, so we get this twice, which is a little weird. And you get the same reward, so that's kind of cool. So how much further we have to go to get back? It's a ways. Because it's going to take that long, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here, and when we come back I will show you what I will do. Remember, you don't want to land on a planet that has crazy sentinels. I got lucky. Okay, so the objectives that I have are I'm supposed to scan so many plants, animals, and then kill so many animals. So first thing you want to do is start scanning stuff, because when you start killing things, it's going to get kind of crazy. If you want to make the sentinel part a little bit easier, just go ahead and start killing sentinels whenever you feel like it. See, I'm just kind of looking around for minerals. Oh, there's a fauna. Let's see, there's a rock. So I got one of the quests done for scanning plant life. Just kind of look around for anything that looks out of the ordinary for your scannings. And remember that whenever you're wondering if you can actually, like, if you've done something, just go take a look to see if, it says here I still need to scan more plants. Let's see, I haven't scanned any creatures yet. We did that one. Kill creatures, just sentinels, feed creatures, plants, did that one. Did plants. So I still need more minerals. See, this list can get quite long. So you see all the ones, how many things I have for quest. It's just a ridiculous amount. So I need more minerals and more plants. So I'm still not done. So it's super easy to do this, and then I don't know if you necessarily have to go to all the systems to reclaim. So I found my first animal. So the idea is I'm going to scan it. I'm going to look down this hole, see if there's anything else. Okay, so I'm being watched. Let's see, I need to pull out a gun. So I have a scatter blaster because I'm not exactly great at shooting things. You're not a very good shot. This is a horrible weapon. You can also use your bolt caster if you have ammo for it, which I had to reload. So since I have to kill so many creatures, I hate killing creatures because it's kind of weird. So I found a few more plants. Wow. That's like at aiming. So the funny thing is you can walk up to them and you start feeding them too, and that might be an easier way for you to actually get their attention if you can get close enough. Okay, so I fed the creature. So that might be a little bit easier than the method of just chasing them down, is to lure them in. Alright. So I don't know how many more I need to do. Let's take a quick look. So we've done quite a bit. I still need to scan more minerals. But it's getting a little bit cold. Go ahead and jump in my ship. Just kind of waiting this out a little bit. So I'm going to go in a different direction than I did earlier because I'm looking for other minerals and other plants. So I already scanned that one. Sometimes it's hard to find stuff to scan. Always be wary of where sentinels are when you're doing stuff. So this counts as a flora, even though it's a hazardous flora. Alright, rocks, okay. Okay, we already got one of those. So you can kind of hear some animals further out. Killing all the animals is going to be a problem. Damn floras. So I can hear some birds and such in the sky. Birds are always kind of the hardest thing to like scan. And I know some people might say, well, why don't you just shoot them down? My accuracy is not that good. Oh, cool. Was not expecting that at all. Yeah, I didn't see where either of those dead bodies went. So I found another animal, kind of unique. So I'm going to chase it down and try to feed it. Come on. Okay, so I fed it some food, and it's going to follow me. Because it wants to be fed more. You just hold down your feed button and as you run towards them, and it'll automatically do the thing. But you kind of have to be facing them a little bit. So now I've started getting a few different things. Now it's time for me to do my thing. Reload. Okay, still kind of looking around. Freaking hate these things. They follow me around like buzzards. Okay, where'd it go? Okay, so you see how I have a bunch of little ones coming my way. I'm gonna run up to them and I'm gonna try to feed them. Okay, so I fed one in hopes that it will get others to follow. Really? Again. Hey, look, a rock I have not done. Okay. So I have gotten the attention of the sentinels. Trying to remember where my ship is. Okay, there's my ship. So they're both aware of me. So I've killed a whole whopping, what, one sentinel? So I've killed 3 sentinels now. Okay. Okay, so now I'm at 3 stars. I'm gonna go ahead and get back in my ship over here. Because once they arrive, it's not gonna be pretty. So I don't want to deal with them right at the moment. So I'm going to do something else, and that is, I believe that this is a uh, regular tower. I don't think you can actually... I don't think you need to shoot the door. At least it doesn't look like it. Nope. Okay. Don't need to. I'm just gonna circle around in a few circles until the timer goes down. That way I don't lose my bearing. So I'm just holding left on my left stick, and okay, it looks like it was deactivated. Alright, let's get back to the location. If you lose where you're going, that's fine. You can always backtrack and then turn around to figure out where you were previously. So luckily for me, I knew where I was going. So we're going to go ahead and land again. So I've deactivated it. I have killed a whole whopping, what, 5 now? And you killed 3 more sentinels. And we need to kill a lot more animals. The animal one I'm probably not going to complete in this video, but simply because of the sheer amount that I need to kill. Let's shoot. Okay, so I completely claimed that. So sometimes it's really hard to deal with some of the sentinels. You can technically use your ship. I do not recommend it though. So let's take a look. Oops, wrong button. So did we do all the sentinel stuff is the question. We still have to scan more planetary minerals. That's fine. So this one says no, we have not done enough. Let's kind of keep on planet side, but we're going to look for a new landing spot. Alright. So, normally I wouldn't come back to the station until I was done with all the quests, but simply because this is more of a demonstration and a video, I will go ahead and finish what I started. So here you are, we go ahead and hand in missions. So these are the missions that we have, that I have done. All the ones that need to be turned in. That's why I said in the grand scheme of things, not really a whole lot. I got quantum accelerators. Kind of cool. It is kind of a slow process, unfortunately. Kill 8 sentinels. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna hold off on the sentinels, because like, especially like the 8 sentinels, so little pirates, so you barely get paid for doing those, just a heads up. I love it how it keeps the page that you're on. And make sure that you have enough room in your inventory for the items that you're turning these in for, because it could be quite a problem if you don't have room. Get more gel. So far we have 2 pages of nothing but killing sentinels, so that says a lot. I don't know what the gel is used for. I think you can just sell it. So I think I might. Okay, minerals. Again, if you're not sure what they do, we have like the Explorer skill that goes for, and then we have like the Korvax. So you can kind of see who's benefiting or what ranking will go up based off of what's in here. Like there's Merchant's Guild, and we have the Mercenaries. So yeah, we have 3 pages. Nothing but Sentinels. Again, you don't really do this just for the units. You do it for like the nanite clusters. You do it for the other items that you get out of it. Okay, I think. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, almost 4 pages. I did sell that at 1, so 4 pages of nothing but Sentinels. And look at how much they're worth. You get so many nanites and units, like 52,000, 50,000, 50,000, so 150,000, another 50,000, so 200,000. Another 50,000, another one, so 300,000. Yeah. And if I hadn't ran from those pirates, I'd be swimming in money. But again, you need to be prepared to take on those Sentinels, because I have an upgraded bolt caster and with the scatter shot. It acts just like a shotgun. Yeah, keep staying tuned, because at the end of this I'm going to check to see what my ranking will be. Alright, let's see. So the bigger question is, will my rank be high enough to take on the higher missions? Because that's really what I want to know. Again, if anybody's wondering, this is in the 1.56 update. I don't know if you can do this in the next one. I believe you can in 1.57. So, gee, it takes forever to claim these. Wish I could just hit X a bunch of times and just get it all at once, but apparently it's a way to kind of slow me down, give me results slowly, because they weren't expecting you to do this very quickly. Almost done. My mercenary rank must be getting closer and closer to being maxed out because, wow. I think it was the lowest one I had beforehand. That or Explorer was, I don't remember. Okay. So I'm not going to browse the missions yet. We're going to go ahead and look in the log, see milestones. So my Merchant's Guild is now, what is this, rank 6? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 out of 10. Okay. So missions completed. I'm at 3 out of 5 on the missions completed. Mercenaries, I am rank 6. Doing pretty well there. I've almost killed all the sentinels I will ever need to kill. And Pirates Guild is 9 out of 10 for my current one. So we're getting closer on our pirates. Missions complete. We're pretty far through, which is nice compared to that. I think, what are we, like 5 out of 10 there, and we're 6 out of 10 there. And then here with the Explorers Guild, again, we're at about 5 out of 10 in standing, and 6 out of 10 for missions completed. And we've almost done all of our warps. That's probably going to be the last one we're going to get, but probably going to get that maxed out soon. So our standing with the Korvax is now at a 9 out of 10. We did really well on doing that, even though I've not done a single mission or enough missions for them. We've done 2, and I've only visited 10 of their systems, and I've learned 86 of their words. Whereas the Viking, apparently I have maxed out their ranking. I did not realize I had done that. I learned 144 of their words, and I've visited 17 of their systems with 6 missions completed. And then the Gek, 8 out of 10, with only 8 missions completed. So 13 systems visited and 115 words learned. So we're doing pretty good. Journey milestones, we're still kind of lacking on our Sentinels destroyed. We need to kill 7 more and we'll max that out. And we have a bit more to do here with our dangerous and our ships destroyed. So we're getting there. But overall, I think we did pretty good. We're at 2.53 million, or sorry, 253 million. And then let's take a look at the value of the items that we got. We're going to go ahead and sell. So the gel that we got 15 of them. While doing that, that's another 316,000, which would take us up to, if I remember correctly, we stopped at about I think it was about 600,000. Maybe my math's off earlier, but if that is indeed the case, that's 900,000. We got some latticed arc crystals valued at 136,000. We got ion capacitors valued at about 45,000. Let's see. We got some of these. They're worth another 45,000. And I think that was about it. I mean, we did get some ammo, but I'm keeping that. We got some neuron duct, which is another 148,000. And we got some teleport coordinators, which is another 150,000. We got some quantum accelerators, which is valued at 450,000, only almost 500,000. So you're starting to see the value in this. Instability injector, which is another 90k, and high capacity vectors, which are another 300,000. So you could easily see how you can make money off this. It just takes a little while and a lot of patience. So I'm probably going to end up selling all these because I don't know if you've seen this, but my inventory is kind of full of this junk. And that's really how I feel that it is. A lot of it's just like high-tech component that manufacturer would not possibly do without. So, but they're generally just selling things. I mean, they tell you which kind of commodity item they are. So energy and technology. Don't know what I'm going to do with all this quite yet. Like, I have quite a few comet droplets. I think they're for a mission of some kind. I'm going to go ahead and move this for my exosuit. And these to my freighter. It's a good thing about having such a large inventory. In case anybody's wondering how much inventory space I have 48 slots in my exosuit, cargo, and 48 in my general. So kind of a lot of space. You don't necessarily need all this space if you're doing this, but it definitely helps. That way you can claim everything without having to run back and forth to the shop or trying to figure out where to put it all. So, just a heads up, that's kind of how it goes. Okay. So, alright, so that's what I have for you today. And again, this is an introduction to kind of missions and how you can stack them, and the exploit of kind of stacking them by using a station terminus. Oh no! I love how now it's telling me everything. Woo. This may take a moment. Once this is finished, I'm just going to walk back over here and see if I can actually take anything else. Like low-ranking missions. Because if I can take low-ranking missions, that means I can probably go to other systems and collect the missions all over again and do them again. So let's take a quick look. Browse missions. Let's see. I have choices on killing sentinels, killing predators, which is kind of interesting. Hey, look, a semiconductor. I wish that was the actual blueprint rather than anything else. So yeah, it looks like I could go ahead and take these. These are kind of ridiculous either way that I can do all this, but just a heads up, you can take them and you can do them all over again and just kind of cycle through them until you max out everything. So hopefully this was interesting and useful. And if you like this video, check out one of my other videos. I don't have too many on No Man's Sky, but it has been the game that I've been playing as of late, simply because it seems like the most interesting to me. So, do take care, and hopefully I'll see you.